To find the yield to call, we need to find the current price, the number of periods until the call date, the par value, and the amount of the coupon payment. Since we don't have the price, we have to solve for that first. Using the information in the question, the bond has 20 years to maturity, but since the coupon payments are made every 6 months, we'll enter this in as 40 6-month periods, so n equals 40. The yield to maturity is 7.2%, which is 7.2 divided by 2, or 3.6% every 6 months. So we enter in 3.6 as the interest rate. The coupon payment is $35 every 6 months, so we enter this in as the payment. The face value is $1,000. Solving for the present value, we get a price of $978.97. Now, since we have all the information we need, we can solve for the yield to call. The yield to call is just the interest rate that equates the present value, the price today, with all of the cash flows and the call value at the end of the bond's life over the callable period. So a call option is just an option that lets companies call back the bond at a time before the end of the bond's normal maturity. And so that's all we're using here. We're using that holding period and that future value, the call value for the future value, and solving for the interest rate that equates all of those cash flows with each other. So the call date is in 5 years, and the amount of 6-month periods until then is just 10. So we enter this in for the number of periods. We found the current price to be $978.97. So we'll just enter this in as a negative value to represent a cash outflow from us. We're purchasing the bond. The coupon payment is still the $35 every 6 months. It's just there are fewer 6-month periods until the call date. So we enter in $35 as the payment. The call value is $10.50. Notice this is different, not necessarily so, but it's a different number than the par value. So make sure to get this right. The call value is the amount that the firm may pay you back to call back the bond at the call date. And so since in the question it tells us it's $10.50, we'll put this in as the future value. Now we can solve for the interest rate. We get a yield to call of 4.1746% every 6 months, which is an annual rate of 4.1746 times 2, or 8.35%.